Well, students, I told you in the previous video that Gandhi's struggle was not a lone struggle. There were many others who joined him in his agitation, his struggle against the British landowners in Champaran. Let's have a quick look at the main characters in the chapter Indigo. Gandhiji, who was leading the struggle against the Britishers in Champaran. Rajkumar Shukla, the sharecropper who had come all the way from Champaran to convince Gandhiji to join him and see for himself how farmers in Champaran are struggling under British regime. Landlords, Britishers, they were the mainly they had mainly the land ownership and were actually exploiting these farmers in Champaran. Dr. Rajendra Prasad, he was one of the most famous lawyers of his time in Bihar, and later on he became the first president of Free India. Professor J.B. Kriplani, he was the one who, along with his students, went to receive Gandhiji at railway station. Professor Malkani, he hosted Gandhiji in his house, and it was very surprising because at the time, government employees were so scared to host or provide any kind of support to any anti-British revolutionary or freedom fighters. Brij Kishore and Maulana Mazrul Haq, they were two prominent lawyers of Bihar. They also joined Gandhiji in his struggle. Charles Freer Andrews, he was a pacifist, ardent follower Gandhiji, and he even offered his help and assistance in struggle against Britishers, but Gandhiji politely refused. Devdas Gandhi, Gandhiji's youngest son, he joined Gandhiji in Champaran to work for the emancipation of the poor and helpless farmers of Champaran. Kasturba Gandhi, wife of Mahatma Gandhi, she was called from ashram to work with the poor women of Champaran because Gandhiji felt that these women were quite negligent about their health, hygiene, and education. He wanted Kasturba Gandhi to work for their upliftment. Mahadev and Narhari, they were two volunteers who were also called from the ashram to work among the people, poor people of Champaran, to educate them and to help them overcome social stigmas and other issues. Well, before we begin the chapter, explanation of the chapter, let's have a quick look at this picture. This is how indigo plant looks like. Indigo is a type of blue dye that is generally used for coloring of cotton yarn, that is used for production of denim cloth for blue jeans. Indigo is also used for dyeing wool and silk. Indigo was a natural dye which was extracted from plants, but now it is synthetic, and it is commonly known in India as Neil. Now, students, I feel I have given you enough background information. Now, join me in this wonderful, impressive journey of freedom struggle via Champaran, and we will be taking full assistance of our textbook. I'll be actually taking the detailed explanation from the text. So stay tuned, and next few videos will be doing the same. And I have actually divided the chapter in two parts, two sessions basically. This session will be like background and detailed explanation of the text, and the other session will be mostly about the question answers and the questions which are mostly asked in board.